The phrase, "start ignoring women, and this will happen," is often used in discussions about relationships and attraction, usually to highlight the potential negative consequences of neglecting or failing to give attention to women, particularly in romantic or social contexts. Here's a deeper explanation of the possible outcomes that could occur. 1. Loss of interest or attraction. When a man starts ignoring a woman, especially in a romantic context, she may lose interest or attraction. Women, like anyone, seek attention, validation, and emotional connection in relationships. If a woman feels neglected, she may stop valuing the relationship, and her feelings of affection could diminish. She might start looking elsewhere for attention and affection, potentially leading to the end of the relationship. 2. Emotional distance and disconnection. Ignoring a woman can create emotional distance. In relationships, emotional intimacy and communication are essential. If a partner, in this case the man, withdraws emotionally or physically, the woman may feel abandoned or disconnected. This emotional coldness can erode the bond between them, making it harder to rebuild trust or affection. 3. Increased independence. Ignoring a woman could lead to her becoming more independent. Instead of relying on the man for attention or emotional support, she may start focusing more on herself, her career, or her personal interests. Over time, this could reduce her dependency on the relationship, and she may decide she no longer needs it or that she's better off without it. 4. Feelings of rejection or unworthiness. Women who are ignored may start to feel rejected or unimportant. Feelings of inadequacy or being undervalued can arise when someone they care about stops engaging with them. This can cause emotional pain and can also lead to a lack of self-esteem. In turn, this might cause the woman to withdraw or behave in ways that are defensive or distant. 5. Potential for rejection of the man's efforts. Later, if a woman is ignored for a long period and then the man suddenly decides to pay attention to her again, she may not respond as positively. The initial neglect could create resentment or distrust. She may feel that the man's attention is insincere or that he is only seeking her out when it is convenient for him. This could make it harder for the relationship to rekindle. 6. Escalation of negative perceptions. If a man habitually ignores women in his life, romantically, socially, or professionally, he may be seen as rude, self-absorbed, or inconsiderate by others. People generally appreciate attention and respect in their interactions. Ignoring women, especially if done consistently, could lead to a negative reputation, and women may avoid interacting with him altogether. 7. Talk to someone you trust. Get an outside perspective. Sometimes, talking to a friend or counselor about your feelings can help you gain perspective and see whether you're investing too much emotional energy too quickly. Seek advice. A trusted friend can help you recognize if you're becoming too absorbed in your feelings and remind you to maintain balance. 8. Focus on self-care. Prioritize your well-being. Engage in activities that help you feel good about yourself, such as exercise, meditation, or spending time with friends. When you take care of yourself, it's easier to avoid getting overly consumed by someone else. Set time for reflection. Take moments to reflect on your feelings. Ask yourself why you might be feeling so intensely and whether it's helping you or hindering you in your personal life. 9. Create healthy boundaries. Respect your emotional space. If you notice yourself thinking about them constantly or feeling overwhelmed, step back and take a break. Boundaries in your emotional world are just as important as physical boundaries. Communicate openly. If you're already in a relationship or talking to someone, don't be afraid to express your needs, whether that's space or reassurance. 10. Challenge idealization. Recognize your patterns. If you tend to become obsessive quickly in relationships, try to understand if it's a pattern or fear of abandonment, and work on addressing those underlying feelings. Focus on the present. Instead of imagining what the relationship could be, stay in the moment and enjoy the current interactions. In short, managing your emotions and staying grounded is key. Relationships are about balance, and while it's natural to feel excited and connected to someone you like, keeping perspective and practicing self-care can help prevent things from becoming overwhelming or obsessive.